TIMO with Save Me featuring Sierra Jackson right here on 104.5. So I did say that we're going to have Joburg YouTuber. Yes, Joburg, right? It is.
Yes, Joburg.
Joburg.
Yeah.
Michael Koss. Johannesburg.
Yes.
The city of gold.
Yes.
Hi there, Michael. How are
Hi.
you?
Good, thanks, and yourself?
I'm awesome.
Oh, glad.
So you are a YouTuber,
Yes.
like me.
Yes, like you.
I'm a
YouTubers.
Yeah.
He says YouTuber like he doesn't know what a YouTuber is.
What is this?
Yes, exactly. But
You
I was
must-
like,
You must have that kind of curiosity, like, oh, Mark,
right.
what are you doing? What's happening?
Oh, I do that too.
Who's in studio, Mark? Anyway, so Michael Koss is a Joburg YouTuber. That means he's a YouTuber from Joburg.
Yeah.
What would you describe your channel as?
So I make a lot of positive South African videos as well as comedy videos. The reason why I do that is I feel whenever someone searches South Africa in the YouTube search machine, you always find like crime and accidents and so on. So I want to fill that gap a little bit, put some positivity back into our country and onto YouTube, and yeah.
That's awesome, actually.
It's great.
Thinking about that now, if people must search South Africa and find some of my videos,
They'll be like,
probably not a good
See,
idea.
yours uplifts like
Mine
us,
uplifts.
and his shines good light on us.
I feel like
balance.
Yes,
we're a
yes,
good
yes.
we're a good
We're a
team,
good
yeah.
balance, good
Yeah.
team, definitely.
So why are you in Cape Town?
So I've come down to Cape Town to collaborate with YouTubers such as Mark and Bless, #Bless, and to just grow my experience as a YouTuber, because YouTube in Johannesburg is a very foreign concept. Being a YouTuber is also, again, a foreign concept. People don't understand it. People don't do it. Here in Cape Town, there are so many people that make YouTube videos. So I wanted to come down and meet those people and see the community that I'm trying to be a part of face to face. And like Mark, we met 2 years ago, and Mark was one of my first subscribers. I'm sure I was probably one of his. And, you know, it's so great to finally meet the people on the other side.
Yeah, and you were actually the first, probably the only one from Joburg that I am subscribed to. I know there's a few more.
Very few, about 5.
Is it growing in Joburg, as you said, like YouTubers in YouTube in Cape Town? I know for a fact YouTube and blogging is growing in Cape Town. Do you see that growth in Joburg as well?
I see the growth in blogging per se and social media.
Blogging's big in Joburg.
It really is. And as a career path, I can see people have quit their jobs and gone into blogging and so on.
It's because they have so much money.
Yes,
And
Everybody has computers and MacBooks.
Is it
and
just
Joburg.
vlogging is happening in Cape Town? That's strange.
Yes. So, but the thing is with YouTube in Joburg, I feel that the younger generation of South Africans are more intrigued by YouTube, but they're not a YouTuber. They may make a video once every month or once every 6 months or so on, whereas, for example, Mark and myself, being a YouTuber, you have to do it constantly, once a week. So
It's a struggle also.
Yes, I think I think it's growing, but not at the pace that Cape Town is growing.
So it's your first time in Cape Town, you say?
Yeah, well, it's not my first time. I've been here as a kid, but first time actually coming down and being a YouTuber.
On business.
On business.
It's good to know Cape Town's ahead of the game in something.
I mean, we're ahead of the gays as well.
We have
got to
more-
give Cape Town
More
that.
gays and more vloggers. Yay.
And most of our vloggers are gay. Shade to a couple of people.
Are they?
Are they? Are they
Get.
not? What's the weirdest thing you find about Cape Town that is different from Joburg? I always ask Joburg people this, and they always give me
Because we're
different
not
answers.
Joburgers. Like
Yeah.
we don't go to Joburg. We don't know.
We don't know. So what is the
Tell
main
us.
difference, you think?
Well, now specifically is the weather. It is freezing in Joburg.
All the
and
time.
All the time. But the wind is so ice cold and it hits you in the bones. Whereas Cape Town has a more general weather forecast.
It's very wet.
It's very wet, but at the same time, it's not icy.
Yeah, and the sun comes up. We don't know what we want.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. But that is one element, and I think possibly the driving. You guys drive very slow, and your speed limits are very low.
Everybody says that we drive very slow, but
speed limit's slow.
Yes, because it's
I'm
80
going to go to Joburg.
I need to go to Joburg.
I'm going to Joburg, and I'm going to speed there because I speed.
Yeah, well, it's 80 on the highway, and that is like very seldom in Johannesburg. But we drive 120 on the highway. So if you want to have a little bit of speed in your life, not the kind of drugs, I mean speed as in going fast, then you can come to Joburg.
They say everything's fast in Joburg. The
Yes,
trains
yeah.
are fast, the cars are fast, probably the sex too. Let's get into some music, and we'll have another word with Michael Cost after this. And this is Howie Combrink with one called Cloudy Days. I actually don't know who Howie Combrink is.
I've never heard of him.
Should do a young Google search there, because I really enjoy that song. That was actually a very nice song. Usually, local music, like I've been saying for the past 2 years, is really like, gone up in the world. I really do enjoy my local tunes every so now and again.
What is that guy's name? What was that song called?
Cloudy Days.
Cloudy Day. Oh, he's from Joburg.
Hey there, Joburgers. Anyway, we are in studio with Michael Cost. He is a YouTuber. Let's speak a little bit about social media. Do you use social media a lot?
Definitely.
And do you find it important?
Yes, definitely.
Especially for, getting your videos across and, branding yourself. I've spoken about branding before.
Yeah.
What do you think your brand is? That's kind of a deep question. Ooh,
Yes.
Mark.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it with the questions.
Deep.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, social media is the new modern way of communicating with one another. And it allows us to have access to more than the community that we live in. We are able to tap into resources and information that was previously unavailable, and now we are able to broadcast our lives in a way that, again, was previously not available to us. And I think as a YouTuber, one has to use social media to, I don't want to say advertise, but advertise and market themselves and the work that they are doing on social media, so that more people that aren't in their community, their physical community, can learn about what they are doing and can watch your videos and interact and become
and interaction
a
is very important as well, like
Definitely.
in corporations, especially for me. Like you can make a YouTube video and then like ask people on social media whatever, and also these like small little apps like Instagram and Snapchat. Oh, I spoke about Snapchat yesterday, Amy. Snapchat is like, it's like a reality show.
Do you
hey?
know how much I love Snapchat? I was thinking about it the other day because I updated it.
Yeah.
I just love it so much. Because now you can discover, and the food channels on there, and I love it.
Amy's a foodie, just
and I love Snapchat.
Yeah, no, Snapchat is great. And I was speaking about like people going out overseas, Snapchatting everything that they do, and then it's like you're right there with them. I think it's amazing.
Snapchat's growing, eh? Like you can look at the Discovery Channel, you can have your celeb news on there. Like
I saw that the CEO of Snapchat is actually worth $1.2 billion now.
Facebook is probably going to buy Snapchat. Just watch me.
Oh, definitely.
They're going to try.
Facebook or Google.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
those two.
what did they buy recently?
They bought
WhatsApp,
Instagram,
Instagram.
and WhatsApp.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, no, Facebook. Mark is doing well. Mark Zuckerberg. Shout out.
Yeah.
Please send me a laptop. Can you remember when I probably didn't speak about this, but there was a meme on the internet about a guy who punched his laptop screen broken because he was watching pornographic videos on his laptop, and his mother walked in on him.
What?
And then his
And he
laptop
punched it.
Yeah, he didn't know what to do, so he had to just punch right through. And then he posted a picture saying, I was watching Pornhub. That's the site he was using. And then he just broke his laptop, and then the company, Pornhub, sent him a new laptop because it went viral.
Bless Pornhub.
I mean, come on, Facebook, you can just send me a young laptop there. I use you every day.
A lappy.
Anyway, so
I see the pun there.
So, if there is a aspiring YouTuber out there, what are the top tips you would give to a YouTuber or someone who wants to start the YouTube channel and make it into something that will help them in the future?
Sure. I think that anyone who wants to make YouTube videos should, if they want to just have fun. But if you want to take YouTube seriously, you should definitely sit down first and think about what you're wanting to do, what are you about as an individual, what type of videos you want to create, and then go and start making videos and be consistent. I think what the problem is with South African YouTubers specifically is that they make videos but it's not constant, and it's all about the fun of it, which is fine, but if you are serious about it and you want people to take you serious for being a YouTuber, then you should do it constantly, every week, or definitely life sometimes comes in the way, but the consistency is key. And be true to who you are as an individual. Don't pretend to be something you're not, especially if you're trying to get fame or anything like that. Fame does not just come naturally, and it takes a lot of hard work, and you know what I'm talking about.
I'm always telling people, don't look for fame. Fame is like a side effect of hard work.
If you're lucky.
If you're lucky.
Fame is a side effect of hard work.
And if you have like a niche, a niche is very important. Like you find like something that hasn't been done before, and you stick to that. You stick to that one theme. You can't do this, and I'm going to teach you how to do that with baking, but then I'm also going to play a game, and then I'm going to do some car review. Like stick to one thing. I think
that's what like a lot of YouTubers, you find that the ones who have a niche can go on for longer, and then the ones who just speak about random things run out. So
definitely.
They get bored and they're looking for content.
It's about that community that I was talking about. That social media allows you to access new communities. So it's about finding your community and finding your little target market and treasuring that.
So also, if you're obviously wondering if we are busy talking about taking YouTube seriously, and you're wondering how can you take YouTube seriously? Why must we take YouTube seriously? I mean, it's just a website with music videos and cats playing the piano. That's what I thought YouTube was in the beginning as well, before I discovered the art form of vlogging. But YouTube, maybe it can turn into a career, like we have Casper Lee and whatever, but like in South Africa, but in South Africa at the moment it's still growing, and I feel like it's going to be huge in South Africa. We have such a great number of content creators, like your Suzelle. Suzelle is my favorite. I love Suzelle. There's it. Nobody on. But like you can use YouTube to open yourself up to new things, like job opportunities. If you can do makeup really well, then you can get a job at like a stylist thing, I'm sure.
Yeah, well, right now YouTube is because it hasn't grown to the point where it's big enough, people and YouTubers can use it as a stepping stone to a better career, paying career. A lot of people think that, because you're a YouTuber, you make money instantly. And it's not, it's definitely not about that. Again, it's one like fame, which is a sideline. Making money off of YouTube is a sideline. So you have to do it definitely for the passion and so on. And once it goes bigger, I think it will be great. And hope to be a part of that.
And you can earn revenue off YouTube if you are wondering. It will take a lot of hard work, but once that hard work pays off, surely you can get like a nice stable amount from Google in Ireland. Thanks, Google. But that's all about YouTube, and that's all we have for Michael Cost. Thank you so much, Michael, for coming on #Afterdark.
Michael.
Thank you so much.
Where can we find you on social media?
Sure, you can find me on Twitter, which is Mickey Cost, or Instagram, which is Michael_Cost, and that's the same on Facebook, Michael Cost, and of course on YouTube. I am a YouTuber. Go to YouTube and search for Michael Cost, that's COST, and you'll find me.
Why Cost?
Well, my
cost a lot of money.
Cost a lot of money. No, I'll tell you a funny joke. Is I was trying to tell someone how to remember my name, and I was like, so if you want to remember my name, just say, how much does Michael cost? And I was like, oh no, I sound like a prostitute. And I was like, I'm priceless, baby. It was a terrible pickup line, but why it's cost is because my surname's actually Michael Constantinides, and it's a very long Greek surname. And when my grandfather came from Egypt to South Africa, the Afrikaans people couldn't say Constantinides, and he hated it. So he shortened it to Cost. And I have his first name as well, so it's Michael Cost, like my grandfather.
Oh, bless.
Yeah.
Lineages, but it was great having you on the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
We will be keeping an eye out on your channel.
Great.
Just let us know about your updates. Anyway, let's get back into the music. And as promised, we will have UCT Just Kidding in after 7 o'clock, so do stay tuned.